Hello, Facebook friends. It's Misty, and today is Saturday, and it's a day that I talk about reflections, and I'm going to actually share a little bit what's going on in my journey right now, and my video will probably be a little bit longer than normal. And I'm also liable to cry, so because it's going to be revealing, and so if this is not something that you wish to see my raw energy and emotion and to listen to where I'm at right now today, you're more than welcome not to watch this video. So I went to see a movie last night called Priceless that was put on by For King and Country, a band that is one of my favorites that I got to see last year live. I had not seen the trailer before I went. I had read a little bit about the movie in some articles and things, and knew that it was talking about that we are priceless and worthy. And so I was anxious to see the movie. Obviously, this is their first one that they've produced, and being that I'm a fan of them, I really wanted to see the movie. And some of my Gateway Singles crowd was going to the AMC theaters in Grapevine Mills area, and so I joined them. And after an hour of watching this movie, I left. I'll be honest with you, I would not recommend the movie. The movie is very horrific. It's very raw. It's very painful. And for me, it took me down memory lane in a way that I didn't want to go. It took me through experiences that I've already lived through as a person, and I don't want to watch a movie around. It took me back to situations that I've left and I've tried to process and heal from. It's made me face trauma in a whole new way. And I finally decided, I don't have to do this. I can walk out. And I did. I shook all the way home. I cried. I put out on Facebook that I needed prayers, and a lot of you responded again. And I'm sharing with you today for a couple reasons, because I find that when people go through pain, they ask the question, why? I'm not asking the question why today, because in everything we experience in life, there's a journey, there's a reason, there's a purpose. And asking why I saw this movie and what I'm supposed to learn from it and why didn't God stop me isn't going to help me process. The only way that I'm going to get through this is to actually face the pain, to embrace the pain, to not run from it, but to actually be open to what the lesson is. And I want to encourage you, when people reach out and ask for prayers or help, why don't you just show empathy or sympathy and love? Why do you try to find solutions, fix their problems? When people are facing traumatic trauma, the last thing they need you to do is tell them what to do. And to make statements that you know nothing about. If you haven't been in my shoes, you have no idea how hard this is for me. You have no idea what I'm facing. You have no idea the courage, the sheer determination not to run and hide. And to tell me that if I had healed enough, I would be able to deal with this. There's no such thing. I have healed immensely from this trauma that happened to me almost 23 years ago. But at the same time, it has a domino effect, and there's some things you just don't ever want to have to see and watch again. There's a way to have a redemptive story without taking people through trash. There's a way to encourage, support, and inspire each other without making people relive something and experience something that they've never been through. A movie that helps you identify the pain and the struggle and brings you through it with a lesson that helps you apply it to your life, that encourages you in your faith with God, that increases your prayer life, that makes you have hope and courage and love and kindness is an awesome movie. A movie that shuts down those feelings and makes you just live adrenaline rush and sheer panic and desperation and fear and hate and ugliness is not a movie I want to watch. And today I want to encourage you in a couple different ways. I've made a few notes. I normally don't do this, but I wanted to make sure that I shared a few points with you today. So, number one, I'm not asking why. I'm going to just realize this situation showed up in my life for me to learn a lesson and for me to apply it in my life. I also will face my pain. I will not run from my pain. No matter how hard it hurts, I will face every aspect of my pain. I am grateful for the new skill sets that I have had and have learned and now are a part of my toolbox, if you will, over the last 2.5 years since I started counseling, mentoring, and coaching programs to help me become a different person. I have new ways to be able to process through this trauma. I have new experiences that I can help me to alleviate the stress and the tension and the frustration and the anger and the raw emotions as I process the horrific nightmare of reliving an experience that I've already been through once. I'm grateful for my increased circle of friends and people that I can reach out to that encourage, support, and inspire me when I'm in a spot of being in a desperate situation. I'm grateful for the people who will pray for me when I ask for prayers. No questions asked, they just pray for me. And I pray that you will continue to pray for me, that I will not run and hide when that's all that I want to do. When the pain is so great that I just want to bury myself. I pray that I will continue to be open, authentic, and vulnerable with you on my journey. Because I want you to do the same. I want you to be you. I want you to walk out of a movie if it's not good for you. I want you to stand up and have a voice. I want you to be courageous. I want you to be generous. And I want you to be loving. And the only way I can help you to want you to do that is when I'm doing it myself. And I want you to pray with me that I will continue to have peace and not have any judgment of myself. That I will love myself completely through all the emotions that I'm feeling and facing. And that I will continue to be able to share in your life and be an inspiration in spite of the circumstances that I find myself in. Today, I want to ask you what you're doing to face your pain and what you're doing to encourage, support, and inspire yourself and those around you. I want to ask you if you're willing to have empathy and sympathy and show love, or if you're out there to try to fix somebody and tell them how to do it. We all need to be loved. We all want to be loved. We all need to be accepted for who we are. We all need to know that we have different experiences in life and are going to react differently. And it's through those experiences that we actually create the life that we want. I have a choice today in how I show up. I have worship music going, I'm journaling, I'm praying, I'm connecting with those, like I said, that I know can support me and encourage me and inspire me through this tough time when I'm emotionally facing some horrific battles that I have to just do everything within my power to overcome. I'm praying, I'm connecting to God because I know He loves me. I know He'll never leave me. He's never left me. He's been with me through every single thing I have ever faced, and He's with me now. And this is going to be a battle that I'm going to overcome, and it's going to be another part in my journey that's only going to make me stronger. I'm grateful, very, very grateful to be able to use these tools that I've gotten and reframe my experience today and know that I am safe, I am loved, I am accepted, I am good enough, I am wanted, I am cherished, I am a child of the one true King and a princess forever of God. So today, I just want to share with you where I'm at in my journey and what I'm facing and ask you to be more in prayer for me, that I'll continue to be who He wants me to be, and that I'll let this situation not sink me or destroy me, but encourage me in my path and my faith, and that I'll be more inspired, not less, to pursue the life that I want and create the life that I want and live intentionally and continue to be courageous, generous, and loving on every level, because I want the same for you, and it first starts with me. So I want you to know that I love you very much, and I appreciate you being a part of my circle of influence. I appreciate you praying for me. I appreciate you letting me be vulnerable about the pain that I'm facing. I appreciate you for being my friend and not condemning me. I love you very much, and I want the very, very best for you.